Yo, what is up, YouTube? This is Remarks here, back again with another gameplay commentary, and this is a 2v2 SND that me and my brother just got done finishing. This was a quick game, or not really a quick gameplay, but it was long enough for me to talk about. And this is against a former teammate, Annex. He was talking shit on Twitter about he could beat us in dubs, and I was like, hell, why not? I'll just challenge him. So we challenged him, and this is last map, or no, this is second map. We beat him first map, 6-4 or something like that, and this is second map. And it's a pretty good match. They end up leaving when Annex was last alive. I'm pretty sure his teammate leaves or something, and they rage quit. I don't know. It was kind of stupid, but he ends up getting outgunned right here. But I'm gonna talk about why I haven't been posting. As of my last video, I told you guys that I was going to be attending a LAN, another local LAN, and it was a straight disaster. Like, we ended up doing okay, I guess, but what happened is we picked up this kid named Evil BL, and we went to the place. We scrimmed at Battlefield, which is the place that has the local LANs, and we were like, yeah, we're gonna go with this kid. And then he was straight really cool in person, but online he wanted to talk shit, and he knew that I was like bigger than him, so he wouldn't say anything to me on like in person. But I mean, as soon as he got behind his little TV screen, that's all he wanted to do was talk shit. And so he was just, like, talking shit about our teammates and stuff like that, saying we would definitely win if he didn't have to anchor or something. And then I was like, hey, this is my team, not yours. If you have a problem with it, you can leave. I don't fucking care. I basically paid your way in anyways. You only paid $5 or $15 to play, and the entry was 20. So I was like, hey, you can, if you want to play, you can. But I mean, I'm tired of your bullshit. So I mean, if you're gonna keep talking crap about my teammates, talking crap about transponders when we all did good as a team and stuff like that, the kid was just way too cocky, and I just got agitated and stopped dealing with him. But that's fine. And then we ended up dropping him the night before. Like, he took forever to get on. He like wouldn't get on. He got on like once a week almost, and we scrimmed like 6 matches. And I mean, it was going good. We switched his role to anchor because he was basically running an AR and doing the anchor job anyways. Except he liked to kill her and get all those kills. So yeah. And so so then we ended up dropping him the night before, and we picked up this kid his name was Triton or whatever. But we picked him up, and we played with him all night. Like, we literally scrimmed till like 4 o'clock in the morning. He said like around 3:30 in the morning, he was like talking about how he really didn't want to go. He was like, oh, I don't feel like driving all the way out there, because he was like an hour away, or 2 hour and 30 minutes away. And he like started talking all sketchy, and I was like, oh no, not again. And so he I was like, okay. And then he told me right before I went to bed that he was for sure going. And then I wake up the next morning. This is the day of the event. He tweets at me, we need to Skype right now. And so I got in a Skype call with him, and he told me he couldn't go. And I just about like flipped out. Like, I about like literally doing my like snap my Astros and like kick my setup. Like, I was that mad because I thought that we were going to the event. And so we had this other kid that we were gonna play with. He was god awful. His name's Don't Try Me 23. Don't message him or anything. He's a cool kid, but he was kind of our backup. He lived like right down the street, so I knew for sure he could go, and he wouldn't sketch on us like all the other kids. So I was like, yeah, I'll take you. And so we ended up picking him up at, the LAN started at 6 o'clock at night, and we ended up picking him up at 12 o'clock right before, so we had about 6 hours, and the kid doesn't know any of the hard points or anything. He doesn't know where any of the hard points are in the game, so that's already a big downfall. Search game was very bad. I think he dropped like at least 15 kills the whole event. We won around 6 matches, and so I was already like, we're fucked. We're not gonna do anything. And so we started. So then I kind of showed him some of the hard points, and I told him what he was gonna do. And his call outs were really bad. He kept calling out that he had to get like let's say if there's a guy in blue on slums, and he died from in blue, he would call out that he got the guy blue. He goes, I got a guy blue, meaning that like there's a guy in there. And so I thought that he killed him, so I would always push through blue, trying to get map control and capture the flag. And I kept dying, and I kept wondering why there's someone there when he said he killed him. And so he kept saying that he got him when he didn't, and I kept telling him to stop. Watch this play right here real quick. Sorry for interrupting. This is so smart. Look at me. This dude just gets outplayed, and then his buddy comes up, and oh my god. But then so then he kept calling out like that, and then he didn't really drop a lot of kills. I think one searchy was like 1 and 4, 1 and 5, and then every hard point he was like 10 and 30 or 15 or like 5 and 30. Like he did terrible the whole event, and I ended up having like I dropped 150 bomb and a 47 bomb for us to win both of our matches. We ended up losing to Halo players. They are Halo players that played the game when the game came out, so they actually played the game all the way till it came out. So I mean, all the way till now. So they played it since it came out, but they weren't the. I mean, they were good. They all had good shots and stuff, but we easily should have beat them. It was like 190 to 240. It was the hard point, and then the capture the flag. They just blew us out. It was like 5 to 3 or something, and then so we ended up losing to him. That one of their teammates dropped a war machine. I didn't really struggle on that map, but I didn't do the greatest. I was like 15 and 20 or 15 and 20. I think I was like 15 and 21 or 22, something like that. So yeah. I didn't really do the greatest on that, but I did all out great on all the hard points we played. And because the raid hard point that we lost, I had 12 defense, 12 captures. Like I was just going ham. And VVV Sharp actually went to the same land as we did. He ended up winning it. We didn't play his team at all. But Sharp was a cool guy. He told me that I had potential and stuff like that. So I ended up hanging out with him some of the event and stuff like that. That was kind of cool. He ended up following me on Twitter, which is kind of nice. Kind of makes me feel a little good that a pro player knows kind of who I am now. And this, I was just so confused how I died. But he followed me on Twitter. He was a great guy. Like, people were talking trash to him during game, and the dude's just humble and didn't say anything. He kept his cool. His shot was just so clean. Like, his transactions watching him through the controller and watching him do it was just so smooth and so crisp. It was ridiculous. And he didn't show any nerves at all, which was crazy. Like, I thought that he would at least, like, in the finals, kind of be nervous, because Avert, which is the team shout out to Avert. They're a Knoxville team. Those guys are awesome. Chronic and all them. I wish that they could have won the event. Sorry to Sharp, but I mean, those guys were really good guys. Chronic, I think it's J Rawls, Vendetta, and Knox. So Avert Knox, and then those guys are really cool guys. I didn't really get to know most of the team. I knew Jake, which is Chronic. He went to my school. He was a pretty cool guy. So I hanged out with him most of the event. They ended up going to the finals and losing. I think it was like 6-2 or 6-3. I don't know. He'll have to correct me on that if he watches my video. I don't know if he will, but I might tweet it at him or something. But if they ended up doing good. They were really tired. It was at like 4 in the morning. I went to bed. I mean, I had gone home, and I was at my house laying in my bed watching the finals. The finals started. I watched like the first game of finals, and I'm pretty sure they won a slums capture the flag and a what else? A standoff capture the flag. So yeah, that was pretty cool to watch them win. I mean, it really wasn't a pro team. There's a pro player on the team, but I mean, if there's a pro player on the team, they obviously have more chemistry or more smarts than any other player to play. So I mean, I would give them props if they would have because Avert beat them in every scrim. Like they scrimmed online. I mean, not online, on land, right before the event, and they beat them on land. So I mean, I was just so confused on how that they didn't win. I'm pretty sure it was just nervousness and tiredness, and they just didn't know. But I mean, they all did phenomenal. Shout out to them. Hopefully that's the team to beat right now for the next LAN event, July 12th to the 14th. And I don't know what the prize is gonna be for that one, but it's gonna be pretty sure it's gonna be a lot more, because I think it's a CGC event or something like that, CGL or something. Sharp knows. I might get him, if he watches my video, I might get him to post in the comments below or something. Hopefully, I don't know if he'll watch it. I'm gonna tweet it at him later tonight probably, but yeah, hopefully hopefully because he said he was gonna come out for that one, I'll get to see him again, and hopefully that event's bigger. Next time I'll hopefully have a teammate, because we have 3 players. We just need another. I would love a local player to attend with us, because I do not want to have a person that we have doubts with, and hopefully that we don't want. Like I don't want anything to happen. I want to make sure that we're gonna get to play, and you'll have to like meet up with us at Battlefield to pay your fee before the event, like enter the team, pay for your team pass. I'm already gonna put that out there. You'll have to pay for your own team pass. I ended up paying for translocated or transponders, whatever you guys know him by. He's our Slayer, or he's our Anchor. I ended up having to pay for his. He didn't have the money, so I mean, I would love to pay for people's, but yeah. But this commentary is about to come to an end. Hopefully I'll post up more. I don't really know. I'm very inconsistent, so yeah. As always, his remarks, and if you would please give the video a like, comment, subscribe. It'll really help me out. And peace.